Chapter 163. The argument between the four doubters and Enoch. And all four rose, and thus well prepared, returned to the height. When they arrived there, they began immediately to deliberate as to who should be the first to approach Enoch. After turning it over in their minds for a while, the first one said to the other three, "Do you know what? I have a good idea. Let us forget this, but wait until Enoch or someone else will approach us and speak to one or the other." This, the one addressed should give a proper answer, so that everyone will know immediately where he and we all stand. And in case no one comes near us, we know anyway where we stand. And once we know this, all we have to do is turn around and show our backs to the angry high priest for good. Why that? You surely realize better than I myself. Tell me whether you agree to this. And they all answered in the affirmative. When Enoch saw them, he promptly went near them, namely, at the holy Abba's bidding, and asked the first of them, "Well, brothers, at what solution did you arrive? Reveal it to me from the bottom of your hearts." And the first one collected himself as far as his still great embarrassment allowed, and answered Enoch in a rather trembling voice, saying, "Dear brother Enoch, I and also my brothers can at the moment give you no answer to this your question other than this. If you should seriously stick to your former contention, maybe owing to an unmerited blindness, we pity you wholeheartedly, though we are unable to help you. However, if you are of a different opinion from the one you said you held, you are either full of wickedness and pride, or you wanted to play a silly joke upon our wretchedness, without considering how deeply this might hurt your poor brothers. In this case, as far as we are concerned, you are not worthy of the poorest answer, high priest or not. That one or the other is the case with you, we soon recognized from the futility of your proofs for your empty contentions. Wherefore you called us fools, although we are not fools like you, because we cannot repudiate Jehovah as cleverly as you do. This is the whole solution which at present we have found for you within us. So, depending on the reason for your foolishness, you may accept either our regret or our total displeasure as such a solution. However, we hope that this time you have understood us better than before. And Enoch replied to the four, saying, "O brothers, you have just found that solution which I had hoped you would find. Only as concerns the ground from which, as you say, my speech to you would have flowed, you labour under a great misapprehension. For if it were as you thought, I would certainly never have addressed a word to you. However, since matters stand quite differently, I have spoken to you in such a manner as to awaken your spirit that has been for a long time asleep. Now your spirit has been awakened, and you have thereby given me the desired solution, for which my soul is glad. That I by no means wanted to be a liar to you, but a true brother in keeping with the divine order, you may gather from the following. Surely God is not a liar, because, though completely omnipresent, he cannot be seen by anyone anywhere unless, in accordance with his eternal order, he wants to show himself as a father to his children, and then teach and educate them for life eternal. That I hid Jehovah before you happened because you had as good as nothing of Jehovah in your hearts, but only his name in your mouth. Of what benefit is the sole dead name unless it corresponds with the living one in the heart? Yes, I tell you, it is a crass repudiation of God. When I became aware of this in you, I took it upon myself to present it to you as though it had been my idea, and thereby I awakened you. Look, this is how matters stand. Now you have even found Jehovah in Abidim, and agree on it. Thus your hearts have achieved a victory. So follow me to the higher initiation, so that you may clearly realize whether I am a worthy high priest or not. For there is another one amongst us, who will give all of you the true initiation in God and in me. Amen.